Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kartika Hanifah and my student number is 88. So today I want to retelling about the story about the novel that I have read before. Do you want to know the title of the novel that I have read before? Read it. Tada! This, the Sunday Suitcase. So let's get started. So guys, this novel is talking about there are two fifth graders named Clover and Danny. Clover and Danny were being friends since they were born and maybe in a stomach of their mother. And one day, when they were having fun joking in the classroom, suddenly Danny got fainted. All people in the class were panicked, and Danny was taken to the student health unit. And Clover really panicked because Clover is very love Danny. After that, Danny is come back to the home. Clover thinks that Danny will become tomorrow and join with the class, but turns out Danny didn't come in a week. So on a Sunday morning, Danny and Clover meet each other, and Clover asking to Danny, what happened with you and what the illness that Danny feels. But Danny didn't know either. So in the next day, Danny didn't join with the class again, and at the moment they were having a science class, and it turns out that Mrs. Monday, as science teacher, announced about the project science exhibition, and unfortunately, it was a group. But as you know, Danny didn't join with that class. So Clover really confused because she has no friends. Because Danny is just only friends. So because Clover is a smart person, and she want to help to find the disease of Danny, so she decided to make a project to find Danny's disease. And after that, Clover always wrote about the alleged of the Danny's disease every she meet Danny. So Clover's school life must go on. So when Clover in the art class, teachers ordered Clover to make a draw of pictures in a paper of herself and her handkerchief. But Danny is not there. Clover is very confused about that. But in the art class, Clover has a new friends named Levi and Elsa. They were very kind and nice with the Clover, and they were being friends together. Finally, Clover has a new friend, just not only Danny. So after that, one time when Danny got a little better, they allowed to go on a vacation, and they decided to go to the mall. And when they traveled to the mall, they imagined that they were go to somewhere after Danny recovered. But Clover is very dumb about that. Danny is convinced the Clover and Danny buy a suitcase for a signs they will go on a vacation one day. And the suitcases is named by the Sunday suitcases. So one time, Leffy and Elsa invited Clover to play at the Leffy's house. And in the Leffy's house, Clover a story about the Danny dishes to the Leffy, Elsa, and the Leffy's mother. After heard about that, Leffy's mother is suggests to bring Danny to go a clinic named the Somerset Clinic at the Fairmont City, where that the clinic can find a disease and cure the disease that didn't know before. Clover is really excited and happy to hear that. After play at the Leffy's house, Clover go to the Danny's house to inform about the good news. And Danny, after heard about that, Danny is very excited and happy to hear that. And Danny agreed to go there, but he confused how to get there. And Clover had the idea to get on her father's shirt because that's of the Clover is a courier, so he would pass the Fairmont City. Guys, after that they make a plan, and the next day Clover and Danny went to sneak into the trunk of the shirt of that's Clover, and Clover had prepared all the necessities and put them into the suitcase that they bought before. And after that, Clover and Danny know that they will catch by Clover's dad. And tada! When the truck stopped into the rest area, and the father and her father, Clover's dad, opened the trunk of the truck, and they get caught and scolded by Clover's dad. Oh my god, I'm so scared. And after that, Clover's dad is really worried about the Danny's conditions, and after that called the Danny. They discussed at first that Clover didn't want to continue the journey of them, but after Danny whispered something to the father of Clover, that Clover is continue the journey of them. And after that arrived at the clinic, Danny was immediately checked by the doctor in there, and Danny's parents came. And after that, a few days stay in there, and the result is coming. And finally, we know about the Danny's disease, and Danny's is that the autoimmune disease. It's really sick. It's really sad. And after that, Danny being treated in the clinic. After a few days, but God has another plan, and Danny passed away and leaving Clover forever. So guys, that is the end of the story. Hope you enjoy about my story, about my retelling story. So thank you, bye bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.